Never lose another one-player solo. Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be checking out Score Rally, and I'm going to show you an awesome way to win this mode every single time. I recently did a video where we played Perfect Heist as well, and my channel is aiming to make you the best Matchmasters player out there. Okay, so we have a new giveaway for this one. We do like to win 5 free super spins or a mini pinata. Drop your comment down below, and the one that gets the most comments is what we'll give away once this video reaches 300 likes. So the Score Rally in question is color crystals. Now we need to get ourselves a big amount of points. You have the checkpoints along the way, and we have the score legend down below with 5 on yellow. So we're using Mixie Meow, the awesome new booster in the game, and what we're going to try and do here is save our perks. Now if you play one player solo modes, you know that you need to save your perks for as long as you can, especially with checkpoints where the moves replenish. So those moves you can see on the board, we have 3 moves left actually. It doesn't matter too much. We just need to be able to get to 600. So trying to activate our booster will mean we get perpetual boosters, and hopefully means we don't need to use those perks and we can save them for the final push. So we have to match these colors. We have purples, oranges, and reds. Now whatever we go for, the other colors will be matched up with the color that we chose. So we have to make sure we guarantee ourselves an extra move here. Obviously we don't want to use those perks as I mentioned. So purples was the obvious choice there, meaning that 4 on the score legend for purples, which means you're going to get a high number of points, so as high on the board as what you can match with. So once again, purples will be a good match here. It guarantees an extra move and is 4 on the score legend. So if you have a legend at the bottom and Mixie Meow gives you a legend as well, you basically want to be matching the highest points possible. So if we go for greens here, it's obviously they're worth 2 versus reds are just worth the standard points. So greens is going to give you a higher points haul, plus we're going to get the lightning, which gives us another go. So far not too bad here. We've managed to hold our own with these 3 moves, and we're going to get ourselves towards that first checkpoint of 600 points. Okay, there we go. So we have got ourselves our booster, and we can actually go forwards with another 6 moves now towards that 1400 secondary checkpoint, and then what will be the final push to the end. So we need to make sure we keep getting yellows or purples or even oranges if we have to. So oranges is the obvious choice once again here, but we need to make sure that we guarantee an extra move, and I knew that the 2 reds were on the either side of that orange. That guaranteed it. So make sure you hit the like button for this one if you're enjoying this tutorial. If you find it useful, like I said, all of my content that you'll find on my YouTube channel is insightful tutorials, useful stuff for players to improve. I want everyone to get better at the game. Okay, we're starting to get closer to this checkpoint now of 1400. So once we get past that, it'll be that final push where we can actually use our perks, and it'll be okay to do so. So I'm just trying to work out the best move to do here. Obviously we've got purples and oranges that we need to get for Mixie, so it's just trying to decide which is the best one for us. Obviously purples will give us the most amount of points, but we don't want to do it if it's not going to give us an extra move. But we are getting closer to this target, and if we have to burn a move versus using a perk, it's probably a good shout. Okay, nice. That should take us over the threshold. That means we have reached the goal of the secondary checkpoint, and now it is that final push to the end. So we need 4,125. It's a big ask. So with Mixie Meow, it's a bit unknown territory for me here. I don't know if the booster can do it. We're going to try our absolute hardest. Okay, so we have got greens and reds as our Mixie Meow option. Now obviously we need to get towards our booster. Whatever we choose here, we have to be careful that it's going to guarantee us to get closer to that booster. Obviously we're up to 2,000 points now, so we're about halfway to the points needed with Mixie Meow. All right, so we are up to 2,850, and we have 4 moves left, so we've had to burn 2 of our moves so far. So we need to make sure we keep up with the legend here. 5 is what we need. We need to get these yellows and purples. Once again, we have the purple option here, but there's no actual purple matches on the board, so this is the problem that you get. Now obviously oranges still gives us 3 on the score legend. It's still worthwhile, and there is already a 4 match of oranges on the board as well. Okay, there we go. So we get the extra move, and we've now gone over that 3,000 threshold. So 1,125 to go until we get to that target, and there are some huge prizes. I think there's a legendary box. I can't remember what else are the prizes. A huge amount of trophies, maybe 800 trophies. So it's definitely worth going for here. So I really want to do it, guys. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this video so far and you want to see more tutorials and tips and tricks videos for modes just like this. And have you been trying Mixie Meow out for modes like this too? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, oranges or red? Oranges is always going to be our preferred option. I mean, we could put the orange bomb onto the yellow lightning. That would be pretty good. Obviously, oranges will become red, so we need to make sure that if all of the red pieces became oranges right now, would it give us an extra move, because we can't afford to burn any moves at this point. We had to go strategic there. We couldn't do the option with the lightning. So that's okay though. And we got ourselves an extra move on the yellows as well. Big points there, 3,305. Okay, oranges or reds. It's really critical at this point. We're only 500 points away and only 2 moves left on the board as well. I mean, what do we do here? If we go for oranges, that should give us an extra move, and that is going to give us a little bit closer now. Nice, some extra points popping off there. Okay, oranges or greens is what we're faced with now. Every time the score legend from Mixing Meow is a dilemma because we're so close, and if you've ever played a one-player solo mode, to fail at this point can be absolutely heartbreaking. So I just want to hold it together and make sure we get this victory. So obviously greens is looking like a good option. It's going to be less points than the oranges, but if we'd gone for the oranges, we wouldn't have had a move. So that's why it's really worth taking your time and checking it out. I mean, you can see how much of the timer has been depleted by us just sort of going into turbo mode with our brain and really trying. Okay, yellows, purples. What do we do here? I mean, we can do the oranges. That's going to give us more points, but we need to guarantee that the reds will give us an extra move. There's no guarantee at this point. I'm looking around the board. So we had to go for the reds there. You see, we had to take the tactical decision for less points, but it gave us a better option. It gave us the extra move and meant that we got to carry on and keep our 2 moves. Now we're up to 3,869, so we're only a few hundred away. Okay, so obviously yellows is the one that I would prefer to go for here, but if we go for yellows, we're not going to get an extra move, are we? I mean, if we look around the board, if the greens become yellows right now, I can't see how that would give us an extra move, so we're probably going to have to go for greens. But we decided to go crazy just to fill up our booster. We burned that last move, and we are now only 20 away from 4,000, so we just need to have a big finish here. I mean, we've got ourselves our booster. That was the most important thing, and now we can pop the yellows off and give ourselves a nice amount of points. So yeah, we're going to do it now. 4,069. We're less than 100 points away. We're going to do it now with this activation of the booster. That's probably going to take us close. 65, 97. That will take us over this goal. There we go. 4,181. And we still have a move as well, so we may as well go for it. We may as well have some fun here and just try and get the maximum points we can. Go with the purples here. Obviously, these modes have leaderboards. I'd love to know how far you've managed to get up those leaderboards yourself. Okay, greens and oranges. Greens and oranges. Greens and oranges. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, just going to go for something crazy here. Get as many points as we can. And there we go. Challenge completed. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, guys. If you enjoyed this tutorial on how to slay Score Rally, I think we did pretty awesome there. If I do say so myself, it wasn't the easiest victory with Mixing Meow. Oh, and we got ourselves some free boosters as well. 3 nice free boosters there. Fresh, juicy boosters to add to the account. So, yeah, I'm really happy with myself there to be able to do it with Mixing Meow. And it just shows the testament to the new booster Mixing Meow, how awesome it is. Nice. We got ourselves further up on the trophy leaderboard as well with some new stickers. But like I said, make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Hit that like button. Make sure you drop a comment as well. Do you want free super spins or a free mini pinata? I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you soon for more content.